What have we gotten? Better education? No. American sovereignty, exceptionalism, manufacturing? No. Communist China is kicking our ass in capitalism. And we're supposedly getting free and fair trade? No, we're not. The last guy, Paulson, he's crooked enough to sleep in a trombone. This guy, Geithner, son of Shifty, he's crooked enough to sleep in a trombone. And when you got a self-avowed tax cheat that's, quote, uniquely qualified to be the Treasury Secretary, according to whorehouse Harry Reid, my senator from Nevada, something's wrong with the system. That guy's uniquely qualified, a self-avowed tax cheat. There's something wrong with the system. The problem is the system. The system is there for the system. The system is not there for you. And until people start to say, I got me, I'm good. I'm going to take care of me and mine. I'm going to minimize government's impact on my life. Maybe one day we're going to have this done or that's going to be done and it's all going to be good. But in the meantime, I'm going to do what I have to do to set myself up for the future. I'm going to be happy. I don't let the news drag me down. I laugh at it because it's just a bunch of bullshit crap day after day after day. People who listen to talk radio, and I'm dissing my own business here because it's just, are you kidding me? Today, open to page 63, we're going to sing that hymnal again. Okay, great, and follow me. Oh, the Democrats suck. You know, I mean, it's like, really? Every day. 12, 15 hours a day. Talk radio is boring because it's predictable. Republicans are good, Democrats are bad. You got cheerleaders for the left and the right. The problem with cheerleaders is they'll cheer for you when you drop the ball in the end zone. A coach will smack you upside the head and bench you. We need more coaches and less cheerleaders, but the media has carved itself up into doing nothing but cheerleaders. That's where the money is. And they're going to continue to do so. But people are starting to tune out of TV, especially political talk, because everything now is political. A ham sandwich is political. Somehow it's political. No, it's a ham sandwich. But there's a change that is taking place. I see it, I hear it, I respond to it, I feel it, I know it. It's there. And until enough people in Washington, D.C. fear for their jobs and their future, nothing's going to change. Throw them all out. Every single one of them. None of them deserves your support or your money. They're crooks, thieves, pimps, and whores. No offense to any of those mentioned. They are some of the stupidest, most clueless individuals I've ever talked to on the radio. When you have a senator think that the Federal Reserve is one of the most important government institutions we have a problem, Houston. We have problems. We're the solutions. Don't wait for government. I'm not waiting for these guys because I can't count on them. They've let this nation down more times than not. More times than not. I was just at the airport getting wanded and puffed and scanned and, you know, everybody's like, oh, the TSA. It's not the TSA. It's top down. It's all the bullshit that comes from the top that these guys got to do what they do. So we try and have fun with it on the show. We take a Viagra commercial or a Cialis commercial and we change it for the TSA for when the moment's just right. You've seen the commercials, right? They're doing the laundry. They touch each other. All of a sudden, the laundry machines turn into a bed, and there's waterfalls, and they're on a cliff. And everybody, same thing with the TSA. I was there today, and I was like, go ahead, touch me. Enough people have that reaction, TSA is going to go, fuck this. I'm not doing this. Solutions are simple. Do we need TSA? We don't need TSA. We need airlines to protect themselves. If you knew that XYZ airline was being hijacked more times than any other airline, what would you do? Stop flying, right? You'd start flying another airline. The other airline would expand, pick up your business. The airline that you weren't flying would go, we got to do something, right? So they would figure out a way that their planes were as safe as the industry or safer than the industry because that would be a marketing tool to get you to fly back with them. If we just killed terrorists, killed bad guys, and blew stuff up instead of doing commerce instead of combat, you know how much money is being made on the wars? I'm all for F-16s, 18s, 22s, 35s, JSF, if we're going to use them. If we're not going to use them, get the hell out of there. Go in, kill the bad guys, blow the stuff up that needs to be blown up, and get the hell out of there. But we've gone from combat to commerce. Why are we not killing the bad guys to the rate that we're winning the war? And we're losing to guys who play polo with a goat's head. How is that possible? Because it's not about winning. It's about money. A neighbor of mine has a sign, I don't call 911, I call the morgue. I think that should be our foreign policy. Go ahead. Show me what you got. But be careful, because you're not going to like the response. We go in, blow a bunch of stuff up, get the hell out of there and say, anybody else got any bright ideas? And we protect our country. We invest in our country. We build our country. And we take care of our own before we take care of everybody else. We're out there spreading democracy all over the world, and we haven't figured it out. We're telling the people in this country, the politicians are, they want what we have. Really? They want $100 trillion of unfunded liabilities? They want bankrupt Social Security, bankrupt Medicare? They want generational bankruptcy? They want lousy education and shitty roads? We're going to bomb Afghanistan into the Stone Age. How can you tell? Hey, you walk out one morning and go, wasn't there a rock in front of the door last night? Oh, yeah. Must have been a war. It's insane. But it's all designed to keep the system going, the way the system has been designed, to benefit the left and to benefit the right at the expense of the moderate middle. Solutions are simple. You're the solutions. I'm going to keep it all together. I'm going to wrap it up. We're supposed to have a cocktail party. Rumor has it that Ron and Rand Paul are going to be at the cocktail party at like 9:30, 45, something like that. So just a little programming note there. I would advise you stay away from Pai Gow. I lost 23 hands in a row at $100 a hand. That'll tell you the odds aren't in your favor. New Year's Eve, tuxedo, Bond, James Bond. Really? 10 in a row? 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. Why 23? I was out of money. Went to the roulette table. Guy walks up from England. He says, how do you play this game? May I inquire as to how you play this game? And I'm like, really? You don't know how to play roulette? No wonder we kicked your ass. So I said, you pick a number, a corners, birthday, whatever, blah, 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 blah. He goes, I'm thinking 5. I go, well, good for you. Think 5 all you want. Puts $100 on 5. 5. $3,500. He walks over to the blackjack table that I just left after losing 23 hands in a row. They had table max of $2,000. He played table max. First hand, blackjack. I looked at this guy and I said, you better leave, because it's not going to be a good evening for you. Gambling, that's what we're doing with our nation's future. We're spinning the marble and we're betting on red or black. We're betting on Republican or Democrat. It's like a tennis match. Ball goes over the net, it looks like something's happening. But all that's happening is it's the same 2 players on the same tired court, and sooner or later the people get tired of watching the match. And that's where the country's at. We want new players with new ideas, new energy, new styles, new formats, new solutions, a new, better, brighter vision for a country that unfortunately right now is not the country that it was. Not that it's not possible to get it back, and not possible to get it back in a fairly short period of time, but we're not going to get it back if we continue to keep doing the same things over and over and over. And that's continuing to elect Republicans and Democrats who have given us the problems that they're supposedly going to solve. That's it. You want to do questions? Am I done? You want to do a couple of questions, or? Anybody have questions they want to ask? Want to know the dirt behind the scenes in radio and TV? I have that too. Yeah. Why I haven't been on Fox News? Because I'm not a Fox bot. I don't spout the talking points, and I'm also in the same Radio Times slot as the focus group phony Sean Hannity. So I've been effectively blocked at Fox because I don't speak their language. I don't believe that all Republicans are good and all Democrats are evil. And there is a movement out there, as far as the message goes, with Rush and Hannity and Levin, that they are going to control the medium. And it comes from on high. There are station group owners, there are influential people with a lot of money that just say, we want this message. I was just booted off WTNT in Washington, D.C., big station, live, nation's capital. I have the 6th largest show in the country. And I'm thinking, why would we lose TNT when our ratings were so strong? Oh, I get it, because a Republican think tank is paying payola to have a Republican voice on the radio to help Republicans get elected in 2012. That's how the radio industry works. Or it doesn't work. It may work for the radio industry short term, but it's not going to work well for the country. And that's the unfortunate nature of the paid-for message. In the old days, it was called payola. Music, right? If you paid somebody to play that song that you normally wouldn't play, or you play that song more than you normally would play that song in rotation, it's called payola. Today it's called base fees, comps, marketing, whatever the case may be. It's messaging paid for the messengers to spread the message to the faithful who are going to open to page 63 and sing that hymn yet again another day.